And what's up, everybody? Back with another movie review. Today, we're continuing with the Hotel Transylvania marathon and reviewing Hotel Transylvania 2. A movie that I had not seen in a long time. I don't know if I maybe saw it in theaters. I don't remember. But, yeah, I mean, it's second Hotel Transylvania movie. I don't know what else you really want me to say about it right now. But I do have some thoughts. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? First off, it completely breaks the premise of the first movie. I didn't really feel like there was as much of a... I didn't really feel like that there was much of a really character turnaround as far as a general of the humans in general being allowed in the hotel. It felt more it was just for... Is his name Jeremy? I think that's the guy's name. Yeah, it felt like it was more just directed towards him versus other people. But maybe it wasn't. I don't know. They taught, and they also, so they mentioned this in the first movie, but there are some really wild racism undertones in this movie, and that is I think a huge overarching point here, at least in the first movie, but a little bit, but definitely in this movie, a lot of racism undertones that you, again, will fly over your head as a kid, but watching it now as an adult, it's pretty obvious. That Linda lady pisses me the fuck off. She is literally the most stereotypical white woman ever. Like, it's clear that she was, again, made to be marketed for shits and giggles for all these young families out there. And there's way too much of her in this movie. Way too much. She is terrible. Also, there's a ton of ass shots. There wasn't a ton of those in the first movie, but a lot of these characters are caked up. Why? Also, increased spider intake. Tom Izzo. iPad kids. It's funny. You know, the kids likes watching YouTube videos and shit. So, pretty crazy. Another funny quote, too, from the movie. We don't kill anymore. We have Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts reference. How much did Pop-Tarts pay to have that line in the movie? Who knows? Also, I love that there's an antiques reference in this movie. A big antiquing fan, so that was a good one on me there. The convenience store scene, I love that. That was a great scene. And also the scene at the camp was also just insane. The camp directors really made me unsettled. That whole like camp thing just really unsettled me. There was just a lot of cult-like things that were given off at that, and the camp directors just really unsettled me. I did not like them at all. They were very creepy. I didn't like it. And yeah, there's some wild stuff that they do in that scene too, which I did not expect going in. That happened. Also, Sony phone moment. Yeah, let me pull out my fucking PlayStation Vita and have a phone call. The fuck? I get it's like Sony Pictures is the ones making the movie. But God, you couldn't have been a little more subtle with the product placement. Almost as bad as Jurassic World, okay? Also, Vlad is insane. I love Vlad, by the way. He gets a lot... He gets more lovable... He comes in at the end of the movie. He's pretty lovable at the end of the movie, and he's definitely lovable in the third movie, which we'll get to later. But, yeah, he's a pretty wild guy, and definitely if you didn't at this point in the movie recognize the racism undertones, he brings it to another level. And then that little assistant guy that they fight at the end, he takes it like to a 13 versus like Vlad takes it to like a 5. What the fuck? It just got like plastered in your face there at the end, and it was quite insane. Not gonna lie. That's it. My final verdict: this movie was much better than the first one, which was honestly surprising. I don't remember this movie being better than the first one, but it was, which is crazy. So, my final score for Hotel Transylvania 2, probably 6.5. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I go back and watch it anytime soon, but I definitely did enjoy it. And more than I thought I would, for sure. So, that's going to do it, though, for this review. If you've ever seen Hotel Transylvania 2, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And that's going to do it for this video as well, so stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more movie reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.